How very interesting. So it's rather dark. Or is it just me? Just gonna open that a little bit. Open that a little bit. It'll do. Well, either way, hello everyone, and welcome back to the Apollo Justice Ace Attorney Trilogy. You are indeed here. In the last episode, we had continued on with episode 2, The Magical Turnabout, and we're just going to jump straight into it, because in the last episode, we were just about to start a mood matrix with the lovely Bonnie the Bunny. And so, I guess Trucy is the one who killed Mysterious. As we start with a bit of a sad emotion there. So let's start with this mood matrix. Being she can move the bunny with a lift. I was on stage at the time. Maybe a missing emotion of happiness there? That terrible mistake. My stupid flub caused Trucy so much trouble. I feel so bad about it. Why are you happy? Okay, so look for inconsistencies between the testimony and emotions, right? Like she says I was so happy when the sad marker is there, or a sad marker doesn't react, even though she says she's feeling down. Oh, I was expecting a bit of... No! God damn it. Off to a great start. 2, 3, 4, 5. Why are you happy about feeling bad about it? I have to say, Mr. Fame, you certainly are a strange one. Even though you said I feel so bad about it, it seems we're feeling happy about it. Oh. I think you guess why you're feeling happy. It must be because you messed Trucy up. I think you are happy because you messed the defendant up. I'm right, aren't I? You gotta be kidding me! Why would I be happy I messed Trucy up? I'm a big fat arse! Because we saw you. I hate her. I loathe her. I can't stand that Trucy right. Just because she's a little good at magic, she thinks she's all that. This is exactly what that sniveling brat deserves. We saw how you said you hated Trucy Wright, how you were glad she was in trouble, and even how it was what she deserved. Hang on. There we go. Let a bit of light in. Finally. Down! It looks like I hit the bunny on the head, so to speak. Apollo, the noise level dropped. Now if you get down to 0%. Well, Mr. Fame, are you ready to confess how you really feel? What do you mean? Bonnie, a sweet, cute little Bonnie. I'm a Reiki magician trying hard to be just like my idol, Trucy. That's what a character I'm supposed to be. Keep that up, Mr. Fame. You're gonna have a mental breakdown. Just let yourself be who you really are. Who I really am? You can hear them. 2 distinct voices battling inside you. Shut your pie hole! You know nothing, know-it-all. Yeah, I mean, you listen to the therapy session until you get real with us. set the wild beast inside you free. Ow! Yeah. Ooh, very much a long lag. Wait for it. Wait till it catches up. Don't make me laugh. You don't know a dang thing about me. Wait for it. It's catching up. It's caught up, it seems. You want to see who I really am? Fine. Take a good look. Ooh, what? Whoa! What in the world? Sheep's clothing? You got it all wrong. I'm a rabbit suit. It's a rabbit suit I've got on. I'm not a wolf. I'm a blood-sucking vampire with a bat with fangs and wings. I think we just opened Pandora's box. Okay. I'm finally done with that goody two-shoes cottontail act. I feel afraid of that. I love this music. It really just drives in the weirdness of the whole situation. Events or pyramids are certainly taking a turn for the worse from the looks of it. There's a perfectly good explanation for that. Isn't there, Miss Sykes? Yeah. Methinks I've created a monster. We blew it. Hey, you lobster boy. Who, me? You think I'm glad Trusie's in trouble? I think she's gonna get just desserts. Well, guess what? You're right! Does this mean you admit to wishing to defend and harm? Well, the battle is all about now. I'm mistaken mine was a work of art. Thanks to my goof, poor little truth, you have to do a lot of hard physical labor. When you say hard physical labor, what are you exactly referring to? Well, because of Mr. Hatt's new position, Trucy had to move both of those huge stage lifts. They must have been so heavy. What a riot! That's strange. Athena, could you please add that last statement to Bonnie's testimony? Alright. Yeah, I'll update the mood matrix with new info. Hey, Apollo. Now there's a new inconsistency to testimony. Yeah. She finally slipped up. So what do I need to do now? Well, from this point onwards, you just do what you do best. Find the contradiction in testimony, present evidence to refute it. Alright, I got you now, Bolly to fame. You know what? Serves her right. Nice that she ended up having to move the stage lifts.
Objection!
No. My thinking with that was, if the stage lift number 2 was down, then she wouldn't have had to move it. But I guess not.
Press it.
Not really be a human juice box just yet. I've heard the witness and I disagree on one point, Mr. Justice. So I'd say it does have to be you right now. Yeah. Well, here's the final bullet anyway. Do we have a piece of evidence I can charge a careless comment with? Is there any contradiction in her testimony? She's presented evidence like you always do. See if Barry South or something. So we call the third piece as a success. Call Barry T. McBarney over there a success?
How she know that?
Objection!
Gotcha. Gotcha. That doesn't make any sense. What? So you think I'm crazy now?
How she know that Trilogy push it?
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. No, that's not the point I was trying to make. I don't hear you denying it. Mr. Fame, allow me to repeat your statement. Thanks to that, she ended up having to move the stage lifts. That's right. And I still say that's what she just what she deserved. But how did you know? How did you know Miss Wright moved the stage lifts? Huh? According to her own statement, she didn't tell anyone that she had done so. What? So how could you possibly have known what she had done? Unless you saw her? You saw Miss Wright moving the lifts in the other state passage, didn't you? Noise level down to 0%. You did it, Paul. Noise levels are 0%. What wouldn't that mean? Yes, sure. Mr. Fame himself was under the stage when the victim was killed. And I hardly need to tell the court what that means. You're one awful lie, Mr. Fame. You're one spectacular suspect. Yeah! Why, you shiny red lobster boy. You're saying I killed Mr. Rios? I'm saying that it's a possibility. What's more, I say you had a solid motive to frame my client for the murder as well. My apologies for raining on the defense's merry revelry? Never heard of it. Right, Google, you're coming back. Hi, Google, how you doing? Revelry. Lively and noisy festivities, especially when those involve drinking a large amount of alcohol. Right, okay. But you seem to have forgotten one very important point. Oh, really? And the TV footage, as you can clearly see, Mr. Fame was on the stage the whole time. The entire audience can bear witness to that fact, including you. Oh, yeah. You have just taken a long and senseless journey, and return to the starting line. The witness could not have been in the other stage passage, which means the only one who left who could have killed the victim is the accused. Yeah. Guess the party's over. What? Stefan knew something she couldn't have known unless she was under the stage. How'd you explain that, Prosecutor Sabmati? It's quite simple. The accused must have told Mr. Vane about it, but then forgot. Ha! I'm in those useless eyes of yours and take a good look at the footage. Mr. Vane really was in the understage passage. It would mean she was on stage and understage at the same time. You mean she was in two places at once? That does seem to be the only explanation that makes any sense. Maybe an explanation, but I'm not so sure about the makes sense part. They'll just have to make it make sense. Your Honor, the witness was both on stage and on stage at the same time. This is defense's assertion. I heard some logical things come out of you before, but this is absurd. I mean, it's, what the youth are saying, what is it, bat shoot crazy or something like that? But something crazy, I can't remember what it was. It's also quite funny because we actually have a witness on stage who's all batty and all that, so it really is bat crazy. I still can't get that right. It is! It's the Connor! Connor, that's who it is. It's Hugh O'Connor. It's Hugh. One of these witnesses is actually Hugh O'Connor in disguise. That's exactly what it is. I'm sure you'll change your tune once you hear my reasoning, Your Honor. My gut tells me you're bluffing, but I'll bite. Very well, Mr. Justice. How do you explain how the witness was in two places at once? There were two Bonnies, Your Honor. If that were the case, it would all make sense, wouldn't it? There were
Fish.
two of them? I suspected you had a few screws loose, but now oh my god, I see some of them are missing altogether. Is there a toolkit in this courtroom, Your Honor? I suppose no, 3 screws to the head to right in his putrid brain. Very well. Bailiff, could you...
Placement of fish.
Pretty much, yeah. Perfect placement of fish. Fish. No, wait! Please listen to my argument. Very well. Fine. God, you're an annoying one, Justice. You know that, right? Well, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to at least give it a listen. As was argued earlier, Mr. Fame is shown in the footage the whole time. But at the same time, she was also watching this right in the on-stage passage. The only possible explanation is there are 2 Bonnies. Almost doesn't it make sense. What do you think, Prosecutor Sarmadi? This humble servant of the Holy Mother is of the opinion that we should lose no time in replacing the defense's many lost screws. But Apollo, it goes against reality itself to say that one person is actually 2. But we don't have to be bound by reality. After all, we're talking about magic here. So if the Bonnie to Fame in the footage is the real Bonnie, then the Bonnie here on the witness stand, the one who must have been on the stage, is Bonnie to Fame. Is our second Bonnie. She is? Say we call the one in front of us Bonnie number 2. I believe we just have the piece of evidence to prove that Miss Bonnie number 2 exists. We do? Oh? On based on your evidence, Mr. Justice. And where's the existence of a Bonnie number 2? I would assume these, because of an unknown set of fingerprints.
The coffin fingers print.
Yeah. It's the only one to me that would make sense. What's this? During our investigation, we found a set of unknown prints on the coffin on stage. Those prints were most likely left during the course of the show. But they didn't match the prints of any of the people involved in this case. An unknown third party's fingerprints? I was not told of this. I must have kept it from him. So the question is, who do these prints possibly belong to? Oh, she's catching it. Mr. Fame, or should I say, Bonnie number 2. These are your fingerprints, aren't they? Yeah! Now we're getting this kind of music. Subtala.
Oh,
Could not possibly be true. Those fingerprints could have been left not only during the show, but at any time.
Objection!
It's not like you to lose your cool like that, Prosecutor Sarmati. And I'm sure you know that. Exactly when the fingerprints were made is not the main issue. What do you mean by that, Mr. Justice? The issue is, who do these unknown prints belong to? They're certainly not Bonnie DeFame's. But what if they belong to the person sitting right in front of us? Oh, you mean Bonnie number 2 is the second Bonnie? Is that what you're implying? It's preposterous to suggest that those prints belong to the witness. I say they must belong to some other unknown individual. Prosecutor Sarmati, can you really look at her and still say that? What do you like it? Take a picture. It'll last longer. How could this be? Oh. If we check her prints, I'm sure they'll match the unknown set. Well, Bonnie, the prints that don't belong to the real you belong to you, don't they, Bonnie number 2? Witness, is what the defense has said true? Fine. I admit it. The fingerprints are mine. And does that mean aren't Bonnie DeFame? What? Oh, ridiculous.
now time to show.
Time to show? Are you saying that we're Beetlejuice and it's showtime? Are there really 2 Bonnies? Nope, there's only 1 Bonnie. And that's because I'm Betty.
The show shall come.
Betty
short
DeFame. What? Ladies and gentlemen of the court, it's time for Wonder's Magic Show. Gasp in amazement to this lagomorphic illusionist performs a teleportation trick. Watch closely. It's showtime. What? What? Oh. Oh. Oh! Oh, hi! Apollo is scared. I think it's just happening. Oh, and over to Prosecutor Sarmati's side. Yeah, okay. What? What is happening? Oh, wait. Oh, hi!
playing with light.
Yeah, who's playing with the lights? Why am I clapping? Oh, what an amazing trick! The witness has suddenly split into 2 people. Oh, this is incredible! I'm going to die now! Ugh. It's not a trick. No gimmick to it either. We're just simply twins. What? Twins? So that's how the teleportation trick works. Ever since I met you, I've had to hide or pretend to be I'm Bonnie. I'm all cute and sweet and goody-goody. I can't tell you how stressful it's been. But I don't have to hide anymore. That's right. My days of sneaking around are finally over. That cover is blown, but they don't actually seem pretty happy about it. So which one of you is the nice Bonnie DeFame we met in the dressing room? That would be me. And the sharp-tongued bunny we saw in the ratings riders are on the stage was? Hey, who you calling sharp-tongue? It's all starting to make
Have
sense
too much
now.
white powder.
Not me. Wasn't me. Whatever it wasn't me. So, Mr. Justice, it changes the facts of the case rather dramatically, doesn't it? It certainly does. During the show, it was Bonnie who was on stage the whole time, so Bonnie couldn't have committed the crime. But Betty, on the other hand, who was on the stage, did have the opportunity. Ugh. Well, so we now have two suspects. Wait just a minute there, lobster boy. I didn't do it. That's right. Betty might have a foul mouth, but she'd never kill anybody. Hey, who's got a foul mouth here? Oi, leave your sister alone. Oh, well, speak up, huh?
Hold it!
Please save your siblings squabbling for later. Betty, you must have been in the understage passage during the show. Otherwise, you wouldn't have known about the stage lift being
White
moved.
powder Emma uses the leftover got below.
True. True that. So what exactly were you doing down there? Fine. I'll testify. If I get you off my back. Prosecutor Salmani, ready to fame is ready to testify. What do you say? Betty, you lied to this humble servant of the Holy Mother. Hey, what else could I do? I can't blow our cover and ruin our magic act. Besides, am I gonna go to your twilight hell or whatever for being a liar? You will indeed. However, it won't be after your death. Rather, I shall give you a taste of your punishment on this mortal coil in interrogation hell. Now then, Betty Defame, please explain to this court what exactly you were doing under the stage. It's true, I had business in the understage passage because of the upcoming trick. It was a fire trick, right? Not what Mr. Reyes was supposed to do. That's right. It was a very dangerous trick, so I had to make sure we were prepared for it. It was in the script. I really wanted to see it, but I couldn't because of the accident. Shut up! You're gonna give it away! Anyway, I was real busy. Yeah, really busy to have the chance to kill Mr. Reyes. Well, that was certainly different. Wait a minute. Had to make sure we were prepared for it. Of course you're prepared for it. Right? How's that for a flawless testimony and alibi? Our magic is real. It's not a trick or a gimmick. Oh my, she's waiting. Yeah. Your Honor? You can see she's being held up from below. You're supposed to pretend you... I can't help it. Whenever I see a contradiction or inconsistency, I just have to point it out. It's not my fucking fault. I became a fucking lawyer. Now then, defense may begin his cross-examination, blah, 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 blah.
Hold it!
If you're in the understage passage, which, need I remind you, was the crime scene, then you most certainly should be counted as a potential suspect. But you don't have any motive to kill Mr. Reyes. But you, by your own admission, hate Miss Wright, when she was arrested as a suspect. You said it was what she deserved. So you believe the witness killed a man simply due to her dislike of Juicy Wright? As a motive, is that not improbable at best? What if her hatred causes her to bear a strong sense of malice against my client? Look, Trucy just made me mad, that's all. I mean, even though she's younger than me, she's just got so much skill and popularity. And she's cute besides. She makes me so mad, I wish she would drop dead. Betty, don't talk like that. Shut your yap! So it's just a simple jealousy. Say, babe, the next trick you were getting ready for.
Hold it!
And you were taking every necessary precaution, is that right? Of course, every precaution. After all, it's a very dangerous trick that uses real fire. I mean, we had to be ready in case the curtain caught on fire or something, right? By the time people realised it wasn't part of the act, it might be a bit too late, huh? If by people you mean a famous likes, then yes. Wow, a fire trick. That sounds really impressive. Your beard would go up in smoke, old man. I bet people would mistake you for a cue ball or something without it. Cue ball? Betty, don't be rude to the judge. Betty, you know the fire trick.
Hold it!
Bonnie, we're trying to get Betty's testimony right now, so... Oh, right. I'm sorry. You can step down if you'd like. I'm worried about Betty, though. She can lose her temper and say awful things sometimes. Hey, what are you, my mother? Don't forget, I'm the older sister. You got that? Yes, I got it. I guess I'd worry about Mount Betty constantly blowing her top off her fire, Bonnie too.
Just present in that thing.
I was gonna say, I think the only thing I'm gonna get is presenting the fire bucket.
Objection!
I hate to break this to you, Betty, but there's a big flaw in your testimony. As big as the one in that floating trick you did earlier. Ooh, harsh words. Well, let me tell you something, forehead boy. No one's ever figured out how to do that teleportation trick. No one except me, you mean? Well, we have even better tricks up our sleeves. Huh? We do? I tell you, keep it zipped. No, don't try to. Mr. Justice, what's this about a flaw in the testimony? The script has this to say about the fire trick. This will be dangerous, and make sure the fire bucket is ready. However, we found the fire bucket lying empty backstage in a layer of dust. Yeah, actually, that's a valid point. There we go. So she's 19, also 19, and then there's now Yusuf Marty, prosecutor from Korean. He's also Mike Monk, which explains why he's known as the last right prosecutor. So you're still under fire, and now you're under fire.
What do you expect its twin?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Hey. Stunk. Ouch! You didn't even attempt to get ready for the next trick, did you, Betty? You got me! Yeah. Betty Defame, you will explain yourself. There's nothing to explain. Come on, Betty, we can't hide it any longer. We might as well tell them. Shut up! You can barely take care of yourself. Don't try and tell me what to do. Well, if neither of you will explain, I guess I'll have to. The reason Betty didn't prepare for the fire trick is because she... Ooh! I'm gonna go with this one. You didn't prepare for the fire trick because you knew, didn't you? You knew the body would be found, and the show would be cancelled. Don't be ridiculous, you insignificant speck of a man. I'm gonna yank those lame bangs of yours off. that what you want, huh?
Objection!
Whatever, they can grow back. Well, stop stalling, just tell us the truth already. I can't reveal my secrets, I'm a magician. You have been chasing the shadow of an illusory culprit defense. And having chanced upon a convenient target, you have let yourself get carried away. Exactly, where's your proof, huh? And yet I can see that the witness's has also been proven. I advise you to confine your deceitful trickery to your magic act, witness. Deceitful trickery?
Objection!
As your court-appointed therapist, I'd like to add something here, Betty. You finally get yourself be who you really are. But if you continue to hide behind your lies, you'll just be imprisoning your heart all over again. But all these questions mean you're trying to put me in prison for real. So I'll be behind bars either way. Does that mean you're admitting your guilt? Of course not. I can't believe you people. Any one of you thinks I did something I didn't do, you. Lobster boy, cue-ball geezer, head case bread, Cerberus monk. Cue-ball geezer? Head case brat? Really? Betty, calm down. Come on now. Deep breaths. Deep breaths. Look. I'm not the murderer, I tell you.
You just have anger issues.
Yeah, seems like it. She just angry. We don't do well with angry clients. It's not good luck. But there we go. Then how? How did you know the show would be called off before the fire trick? I told you we can't reveal our secrets. We're under contract. Contract? What is she talking about? Be that as it may, you're obviously a suspect in this case. I'm beginning to see the karmic threads that make up the intricate tapestry that is this case. Huh? Allow me to summarize your assertions, defense. First, the victim was killed in the stage passage. And second, the witness and the accused are the only two who could have done it. Exactly. What's more, Betty knew that the body would be found. Now the magic show would then be called off. Therefore, it's reasonable to conclude that Betty killed the victim on the stage. But what if Betty knew that the show would be called off for some other reason? Like what? In the course of my investigation, I found it strange that the dragon set piece fell when it did. But in conjunction with the body tumbling from all seemed too perfect for mere happenstance. It was as though the entire chain of events had been planned out in advance. Oh, we back to lagging? Yeah. It's really fun, these lags. I've decided to take this case. I've scrupulously studied everything I could about the mass media in this country. I read the newspaper, old news reports, I even browsed tabloid magazines. How very industrious of you. I'm impressed. During this process, I learned about the strange practice favoured by the TV world. A practice called the hidden camera practice. Ah! Betty and Bonnie, you knew about this, did you not? About the dead body appearing, the set piece falling, the show being suspended. You two were informed of this plan by Take-Two TV in advance, correct? Yeah! Is that true? Benny, please tell him now. I can't hold it in anymore. Take it, fine, you got us. Everything the prosecutor said is true. The TV station paid us to cooperate with them on this plan. It was all a prank, a big setup planned out in advance. Mr. Epstein reassumed of dead in the coffin. A setup piece falling down. It was all completely scripted. Right, I'm gonna have to pause for a second.